Okay. You ready for this?
Right in off the top, the distinctive sound of Jim Cregan's upright acoustic bass.
Yeah. Bob Wiseman on the accordion.
Yeah.
So If I Had $1 Million, we recorded this at Reaction Studios in Toronto in 1991.
92.
Recorded in 92?
Yes, recorded, yeah.
Yeah, it was Reaction.
Bed track
at Morin Heights.
Morin Heights La Studio.
That's right.
Yeah, and that was February 92.
Yeah.
And then probably, I'm going to say March 92 in Toronto at Reaction.
We tried to have everyone from the Toronto music scene on the recording. We invited everybody.
Yeah, most
Everyone
people showed
we knew.
up. Yeah, at the time, we were a club act, so we had the Bourbon Tabernacle Choir, the Rheostatics, the Waltons, Arlene Bishop, guys from, Bob Wiseman from Blue Rodeo at the time.
Yeah, fiddle player.
Dave Allen. Louis Melville. All these people who were, around the very fertile, independent Toronto music scene.
Yeah.
The call and response. In fact, how did you write this?
I wrote this on a bus on the way back from a music camp. I wrote it to entertain the kids on the bus on the way back from the camp, and I remember saying to Steve when I got back, "Oh, you got to hear this song I came up with." The kids all really loved it, and it became this thing. Every time we performed it, we improvised parts of it, and in fact, remember doing this in the studio. We recorded it every day.
Yeah.
Our goal was to get a spontaneous version of it that we liked.
Right.
So every day we would do a song or two and then do a version of $1 Million.
That's right.
Every day.
Yeah, because I think we were a little bit, this is our first full-length studio album, so we're like a little bit daunted by, the whole process and to get the spontaneity every day.
That's right. So there's got to be like 15 or 20 versions of If I Had $1 Million from that session.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I'd like to hear those. They have to get the master tape, the 2-inch tape, ladies and gentlemen. That was something they used to record things on. It's made of plastic.
We sound really young.
We sound young, absolutely. At this point in the show, the role of the choir of Toronto independent musicians is being taken on by the audience.
That's right.
Everybody sings along at the top of their lungs.
This is a song, I get asked about this song, we get asked about this song a lot because it's on our first record, it's on our first indie cassette.
Yep.
And people say, "Oh, are you sick of that song?" I'm not sick. There's lots of songs that I get sick of. I'm not sick of If I Had Remember we were being interviewed and asked to name our favorite Barenaked Ladies song?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really like Tonight's the Night I Fell Asleep at the Wheel. I really like Pinch Me. Jim said If I Had $1 Million. And we were all kind of stunned.
I know.
But it also makes a lot enough. It's a pretty joyous song.
I think it's the moment in the show that everybody kind of waits for, oddly enough. I mean, we can, we have One Week, which was a #1 single. We have Pinch Me was a huge song, Brian Wilson is a huge song. But when this one comes on, it's
like you're home free though, too, right?
Yeah.
It's like, to the audience, the show's not over. The show's still happening. But for us, we can totally relax.
Yeah.
We've made it to If I Had $1 Million.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great, and people will be into it. It's like a sure thing.
Yeah.
It's like when you're a band, you've saved a Grand Slam homer for the last song. You're gonna leave with a walk-off homer.
Absolutely.
That's Blair Packham's guitar I'm playing, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah.
When we wrote this song and we had it on our chalkboard as a song, none of us ever thought this would be the single or a big hit or anything, but we just went, oh, it's cool, it's one of our songs.
And Jerry came up out of nowhere and he kept saying over and over, "Georgie, you really sound bad, you got a bad sound. This is really bad." And I kept saying, "And Jerry, what? I thought we were pretty good." And he kept saying, "No, it's bad, it's bad." And then I got it, I said, bad is like the new cool or the new groovy.